Hello and welcome back to my Loop Hero Let's Play. We are jumping in today, as usual, right where we left off last run. I am going to do something a little different this time though. I'm going to continue this run. We're gonna do like we would do normally, where we do about 3 episodes of the run. And if I'm strong enough to continue with it, I'm going to do the rest off camera, and when I either die or decide to leave the loop, the episode following this one will start with that screen. Then we'll go back and do some resource conversion, and we'll power up, and then we'll decide. More than likely, what I'll do is take the Necro out for a spin and see how we do a little bit with that class. See if we can. Basically see how far we can get. I don't know how we couldn't do well with all the additional stuff we have back at the base. The downside being is we don't have vampirism, so it will be a slight adjustment, but it's still a pretty fun class to play. So with that in mind, let's quickly take a look at that. That is definitely, unfortunately, not as good. I mean, it's got nice defense, but I don't want to drop 5 vampirism. That's unfortunate. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's just continue. We're essentially just trying to see how far we can go. So, I believe we pretty much finished the build out in the last run. Okay, is this an upgrade? Pure damage versus attack speed. Debatable. It's a little bit more vampirism, but I don't think so. We are definitely getting up there in health. No doubt about that. So, that's very nice. Okay, so I think we are good on spiders and all. I don't think I really need to worry about it. Taking a little bit of damage here already. Maybe we won't be doing a whole lot afterwards. Huh. Let's take a look at some of these enemies. 224 and 697 health versus... Is it the defense that's making them more difficult to hurt? I don't know. We'll have to see what the rat wolves are. And then I promptly forgot to look at the rat wolf. Okay, here we go. There it is. 7.7 defense, 139 damage, 620 health. I don't think that's unreasonable. We're just going to obviously continue to get more powerful. It's just going to take longer, really. So that's why I'm thinking, I actually debated whether to just bring you back at the end of this. That's a higher damage weapon, so we'll take that for sure. Get rid of this. But yeah. It may just be more entertaining to just me finish these runs off camera. I don't know, though. I mean, if I was watching the series, I personally would want to see, like, all the progress, but in this case, it's just continually doing the exact same thing at this point. So, once you get to this stage, maybe even some of last episode was probably the same thing. Little bit slower running here, though. I'm just glad you can save your run and exit and come back later. They're hitting pretty hard now. I wonder if I should be worried. 73% vampirism. Here are our trades. I forgot to show this at the beginning. Again, we got them in pretty much the perfect order, I would say. Enforcer's Axe, that's nice. For resources, anyway. Oh, that 22 is almost the same as our 24. Nice. Should I put on a higher defense shield? That's the question. 11%, 49, we lose a little bit of attack speed. I don't know if retaliation damage is worth it, see. I mean, this helm has 65, that has 49. I'll hang on to it, but I doubt it's something we need. Could be dead wrong, though. And like I said, maybe I'm wrong. Oh, wow, that sword is way higher. Okay. Get rid of that. I'm just locking some things because I want to have options if I want to change stuff out. Oh, I meant to look and see. We haven't even gotten the res trait, so we only have the one res. Like the 80% res if we die. I feel like we're outpacing how much damage they could do to us versus how much health we have. We're finally starting to outpace that. I'd love to have more of those the items that give you that scaling, but back at the base, I mean, I can't think of the antique shelves or antique something or others. I don't remember exactly, but antique bookshelf or antique? I can't remember. Looks like the damage boost on that weapon is definitely helping our a little bit of our longevity, although we are taking some damage now. I think we could drop the regen if I can find a body piece that has more vampirism. The regen is nice, but the majority of our damage is not coming from that. I mean, the majority of our health, excuse me. We're over 20,000 health now, so that's great. For loop 21, I'd say that's... Oh, I went back... I did actually go back and compare it to some of the earlier runs I had. Like loop... I think it was loop... It was either like loop 9 or loop 11. And I had like 2,000 or 3,000 more health than I did like in this run than I did in a previous run. Which, by the way, running rogue is going to be ridiculous. Once after I get done with Necromancer, I run that maybe one, well, definitely once, maybe twice, or maybe even 3 times, depending on how fun it's feeling to me. We will eventually return to rogue, and I think rogue is going to absolutely dominate, and it's also going to be way faster. Oh man, I wish I wasn't so low on vampirism. I need a blue helm. I mean, that's actually a pretty decent one. Would I put that on? Probably not, right? I don't think so. It's hard to say. Like I said, this just, you know, when you compare this to running rogue, it just feels slow. But it's definitely doing the job. So, and everything that makes this build strong, rogue can do as well. And that's definitely an upgrade. We lose some attack speed. I'm gonna do it. I mean, we have to start upgrading our gear at some point here, so it's only a matter of time before that catches up to us and hurts us. could drop 2 vampirism and have damage to all. Would that make any difference? I honestly have no idea. Probably not much. I'm going to hang on to that just in case, but it's unlikely that I'd need it. I guess at this point I'm not taking this. I'm also not going to take that, probably. Okay. An 18, really? I don't know, man. Now I'm starting to think that, like, the higher like boost to like rarer quality stuff, that might actually hurt us in the long run. Okay, that's just straight better than that, unfortunately. But yeah, if this survives this particular run and I keep pushing, I'm probably just going to continue to run it off camera and see if I can get any further. It's still not better. It's because it's a 15, right? Makes sense. Alright, well I guess we'll just continue to go. I mean, even if I die, it's not going to matter because I'm going to take all the loot. $75% vampirism, man. That's pretty strong. I mean, for obvious reasons, right? Okay, that's definitely better. I think keeping that weapon really high, like the highest damage you can do, is really what helps. You can't really, this isn't an AFK run, you really have to watch this. Whereas Rogue, if you get the right setup relatively early, and you've got stuff like 10 or 15 loops ahead, you could probably walk away and let that one just run. Especially once you start getting this kind of health. Do we actually get something better? Of course not. Well, actually, the region's pretty high, and it has defense. But it still drops in vampirism. I don't like that. So, no. Plus, why is it dropping an 18? I'm on loot 22. Or enemy level 22. I mean, why? Yeah, see, I definitely don't want that one. I'm specifically avoiding evasion because it actually it essentially uses your energy bar, from what I understand, and I would prefer to have my energy bar ready to attack. So I don't want that being burned by evading. Because if we attack, we're going to get health back, and we can easily out-heal them if we do that. At least currently, anyways. I mean, we haven't even used a potion to my knowledge. I guess it's possible, but I think it's pretty unlikely. I still can't believe we're using the same helm that we got when we killed Omega at loot, what was that, 7 or 8 or something? Maybe 9 at the latest? Unbelievable stuff. 15, 18. I don't understand why it's dropping such weak loot. I wonder if that's tied to the like bonus gear boost. Hit a little hard there. That's a pretty decent weapon. Wow, that one's so much weaker. We don't really need it, but we'll lock that just in case we want to try something else. I feel like the ring is just, until you hit a certain tier loop, I don't think rings go up in quality. Probably just takes a while. Oh wow, we leveled up, finally. It only took us 90 billion kills. Oh, there's the resurrection, nice. Well, I'll take that over these two. That's fine. So that means I can die twice now. And an 80% res is still a lot of health. And of course, the full res is another 22k, so they'll have to work pretty hard to kill us. If I were to continue to push this, yeah, I'm going with the whole... I'm just going to do it off camera, I think. And hopefully everybody's okay with that. Like I said, I'll try to get a nice summary when I come back. I'll pick up wherever the summary page is. Each time we go a full loop around, that shield right here gets stronger and stronger. If you have enough antique shelves and you can get enough health boost early, that shield will be so high, I don't even think that they can break through it. That's what you're aiming for, essentially. If you can make it happen. But even if you can't, we got so much vampirism, obviously, it wouldn't matter if they broke through it or not. Okay, 11, defense, 47, 58 versus 52. 2 regen and the same vampirism. That is technically an upgrade, so we're going to take it. You just have higher regen now because of that shield. I doubt that shield will be changing anytime soon. Still alarming to me that it's dropping 15. I mean, if we could get a version of that at level 23 or 25, it might be pretty good, but... Wow, this is taking forever. Evasion, that's too bad. That's actually not a terrible ring. I think if I was going to consider a ring, it would be that, not this one. Huh? It's just really rare to get what you want. 76 defense there. So obviously the defense is higher. I mean, we're still doing fine. That's cool. Still not better than that. We'll get there eventually, I'm sure, but right now I'm just keeping my eye on the loot and making sure we don't miss anything, hopefully. That 28 is not better than a 26. That's kind of funny. Wow. Vampirism is still pretty low. Maybe it caps out at 10 or something. I don't know, but it would appear this strategy is in fact working now. I mean, at this point, anyway. Vampirism and regen. That's a pretty cool sword. I mean, but we're capped out on health again, so. It's taking longer and longer to go around the loop, though. We've got to get a better helm at some point. Oh, good. Another chair. Another free chair. Nice. Counter attack speed, damage to all. That's not a terrible ring either, but. Yeah, I don't need that. If I was going to keep one, that would be it. Oh, look at that. We barely went up. Nice. That's still not better. I think it'll be surprising how fast we dominate with Rogue, which is why I'm going to save that until after the Necro. Wow, that's kind of a cool helm. Pure damage, damage to all, attack speed, and 71. Am I ever going to use that, I wonder? You know what? Is that worth it? I just don't know if retaliation damage is worth swapping. I don't know. Maybe I should hang on to that just in case. I'll probably never use any of this stuff that I'm locking and swapping. But you never know. If you don't save it, and you need it, and then you don't have it. See, there's another helm that could be good. 10 versus 11. You get 7% counter. We're going to let that one go. And we're going to keep that one. $24,000 health on loop 24. Not bad. Something else to consider is we get more powerful the more defense we have equipped. So obviously upgrading this is kind of important. Pretty sure we have that trait, do we? Maybe we don't. Yeah, we do. Okay, so do we have regen anywhere else? We have it on our chest, which is where we would obviously lose it. Oh, we do have it on the shield, so we could potentially swap that if we want to. Lose 2 vampirism. Gain some more attack speed if we really want it. The HP is pretty much like useless. We don't really need that, so... Oh, we almost missed this axe. That was close. I'll go ahead and put that on. Yeah, body piece, not really that big of a jump. What about this one? I mean, lots of 800 health seems like a joke when you have 24,500, right? So don't care about that. So now the stats are the only thing that really matter for the body piece. And in this case, we got to beat 14% vampirism, which is looking like it's going to be hard to beat, as well as some regen. Wow, this is actually taking some time to kill now. Because he evades. You know, I may just... After seeing this, I may just cut this run here in a little bit. Because... It's not that I don't think it's capable, but... It's just so slow. I mean, it's obviously capable. I mean, this is just, it just takes too long. Do we have? Can't tell. I mean, it just goes to show you, though. I mean, I know I was all quiet for a second there, but I was just thinking, it really does just go to show that, I mean, with the right things at the base, you can make any class work. I mean, I do hope at some point they come out with new classes to play around with. That'd make it so much fun, especially for the people that already have a ton of, like, resources and stuff. But even someone starting out, see, the problem with that is they'd have to rework the tree, which would be a problem, I'm sure. See, now that's pretty nice because it has defense as well. That doesn't really matter because I'm about to leave after this run anyway. I mean, this loop. I think I'm just going to leave. I think we've proved that this does work. It just, I don't know, to me it just kind of feels slow. But, I mean, that's probably the most health I may have ever had, quite honestly. I don't know if my rogue's ever had that much. Oh, you know what? I think my rogue has had more. Not on this save, obviously, but... Oh, part of me wants to say, whatever, and the other part of me wants to stay and keep farming. Let's see what kind of materials we have. We'll take a look at that. Maybe we will go a little bit longer. I honestly just cannot make up my mind, as you can probably tell. How much could I get done with what we have? 858 wood. That's a lot of wood. I mean, that's decent. 195 more orbs. We'll need that for our mud huts conversion to houses. 483 books. That's not a ton, but it's decent, I guess. 315 metal. Not bad. 240 wood or food. Not bad. We're getting more of these, which we will also need. If memory serves, we'll need at least 9 of those for every house, you know, mud hut to house we convert, which is basically 3 stages of upgrades. We'll also need 21 of those, so we need to be getting those regularly. Do I keep going on this? I think we do. I think I want to try to hit loop 30 at the minimum. It would be nice anyway. I guess it depends on how much time we have when we get close to that. I'd like to have more books. I mean, technically I could convert to wood as well, but I'd prefer not to do that. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a problem there. Maybe I keep going back and forth in my head. Maybe we will just leave after this loop now. I should have probably just left, honestly, but... That 32 is not as good as the 30 we have. Nice. Taking a little bit of damage. Gosh, it takes forever to kill these guys now. Alright. It's official. We're leaving after this loop. That'll give us a little bit of time to play around at the base, too. Again, it's not because the build can't survive, I don't think. It's just because it feels like it takes forever to kill stuff now. And I feel like I can do it better on other classes, quite honestly. So, while I do love the Warrior, I'm pretty sure the next run we do, we're going to see how the Necro does. And obviously, at the beginning, I'm sure it'll be fine, too, depending on what we get for drops, as usual. But, I bet that could scale pretty cool, too. Actually starting to take some damage. We might actually use a potion here in a sec. Go ahead, you know you want to use one. $26,900 health going into loop 27, meaning that would be obvious they would get 27,000. Yeah, I think that was a good run. Honestly, I'm just ready to rock and roll out of here now. So these are our stats, our resources we're taking back. I mean, we obviously got a ton of the wood resource, the stable wood, a ton of books. I think we can do better though, but at least we got some good drops here too. Unfortunately, we didn't get any of the antique shelf or whatever it's called that we want, but let's go ahead and just retreat. We're done with that. That's decent. Okay, so first things first, this is going to be unfortunate. I'm going to have to convert some stuff, so give me a moment to do that. Okay, let's start with that. What do we want to look at here? So we got a bunch of, I mean, we got some decent stuff, obviously, but the chairs are probably the most important. Plus, this is good for Warrior. Unfortunately, we're not really going to be running Warrior now. I think we already had enough of these, so that's not really that amazing. So, I guess let's look at our supplies. Oh, we didn't have... Okay, we don't have this maxed out, so that's good to know. Okay. We'll do that in a minute here. I'm going to put this on the Warrior build just so I don't forget to put these on. Okay. Again, you could argue that, I mean, the region was not bad at all. I mean, obviously, right? But didn't get a single antique shelf. That's a bit disappointing. And look at what we were running before. Oh, I think I went in and did some of this, so. Yeah, so there's been quite some upgrades since we were running this, that's for sure. Well, at the very least, we'll put this in for Rogue so we don't... I mean, I'm sure we wouldn't forget that, but just to be safe. I don't even know if that's what we're going to run. Okay. So, before we do anything, really, what we need to set up is what? We need to think about... Well, I mean, obviously, are we just going to go... I can't believe we didn't get a single one of these running that whole run. Interesting. That's questionable. We're going to spend all of our stuff making this, or are we going to craft houses? Are we going to upgrade houses? What do we need? Do we need the slots? Not really. I mean, we could use slots here, but I don't know how many tool slots you get there. Get a couple more here, but I mean, we don't really need those slots. What we need are the antique shells. That's what's going to continually make us more amazing, I think. I think this was also playing a part, but I can't be 100% sure. Okay, well, let's start with, I guess we'll do 25 more of these, so. Well, that's basically it. We're only going to be able to craft 20 off that, unless we convert a ton of wood, too. Which we could do, obviously. What am I doing? Okay. We still have other things we should craft, but instead we're gonna continue to see what we can get here. Remember, we can get vampirism stuff, which is always going to be good for everything but necro, obviously. Okay, we got an antique shelf. That's good. Another antique shelf. That's great. Can we keep going or no? Okay, well, two more potions. I'd say that's good. I mean, again, out of 20 we got 2. The last time out of 25 we got 2. So slowly but surely, I guess. It's not terrible. Okay, let's start with the rogue because I really want to get this one set up first. I don't need any of that. I'm just going to reset rogue. Wish there was like an unequip all or something. It'd be nice. Because now I have to really think about in-game. What's going to be the best for in-game? Okay, now. So how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11. That's not bad. That's not bad. I mean, it would be better if we had about 50 of them, but we don't. So that is not going to work, obviously. So the next thing for rogue that we're going to put in here... Oh, hello. Can we sort? That'd be great. Okay. Of course, I forgot to mute my phone again. Got some spam risk calls. Thank you for that. Okay. Those are the three things we definitely want in furniture, right? Like, there's nothing else that we have to have there. Okay, next thing's up. What do we want here? I mean, obviously these two are going in. Do we even care about this? I don't know that we do. We could have a 100% chance. Raises the chance of finding a rare item by 100%. I mean, you could go higher than that, but do you really need to? Let's just say we go with that. The next thing we could boost is... I mean, the question is, are we going to take these or not? I think we definitely put these in. That is a 100% chance. So what that means is we definitely want to run rat wolves. What are we going to run for food? I don't think we're going to have a lot of defense. I'll put it in anyway, though. Not enough there to really matter, I don't think. Nor here. And that's just irrelevant when you're critting so much higher later. This helps. It's not. I mean, like early game and even mid game, the cheese is really good, but I don't know how important that is really now. Maybe +2 to heroes undead damage. I mean, it's only +6. That's pretty negligible as well, so... I mean, we're going to be able to take everything we want to take, so that's kind of useless. I guess we'll go ahead and do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now we're capped on the beds. I mean, 14 times the loop healing while you pass the campfire. I guess that could be okay. I don't know how often that comes into play. $30 HP is not going to be much. At the very beginning, it might be pretty cool, but... I guess because we have the slots, we'll put this stuff in. And this would be our build for rogue, which would be pretty insane already. 100% chance to receive 1 ration after killing a rat wolf. Okay. So I don't know why you'd need to go over that. Unless you just want more damage, which is negligible, would be my guess. Yeah, I'd say that's alright. Kind of wish I could just copy this and paste it to the next one, though. That'd be cool. Okay, so Necromancer. So Necromancer is obviously going to have this. I don't think Necromancer can get Vampirism. So, based on that information alone, we won't worry about that. This could hurt us. This could definitely hurt us because sometimes getting the gray books can really boost your damage. But hopefully we'll be getting a bunch of other stats that really help us. We'll obviously give him 5 armor right out of the gate. That will be helpful. Are we going to fight rat wolves? I have no idea. It's not going to be this build is not going to be that much different than what we just built, I don't think. I can't remember if you can get regen on Necro. It's a lot of vampire chairs, though, for sure. What do we have so far? So we kind of need to be fighting rat wolves for sure. So that'll be part of our strategy. I gotta remember what triggers this. Oh, this is the okay. I think that's for when we place forests or any other, yeah, anything else that gives us a stable branch. Surely there are other things. Okay. Bit of a different view there, but alright. Additionally heals 30 HP when the hero passes through the campfire. That sounds so weak. But okay. "14 times the loop additional healing when passing through the campfire." I mean, even at loop 10, that's 140 health, and this is barely anything. But whatever, it's fine. We just have those extra slots. Heals 75 HP each time a new item is equipped. That's because of all those cabinets here. I used to think that was so much better than what actually was. I got this confused with this, I believe, and I thought I was getting this when I had these stacked back when I was very, very new to the game. But anyways, okay. So I think that's how we're going to try to run it. Now let's quickly look at our cards first. Oops, that's not what I meant. So this is going to be for Necro. We're going to want the Grove. Now you could do this, which would not matter with all the resources we're getting, quite honestly. Gives you a resurrection charge, 3 max HP for every enemy with a soul killed by the hero. I still think this is better. But maybe we'll try it. It's been a long time since I ran the Ancestral Crypt. It's definitely a possibility. We got to run one of two things here. Whether we actually use it or not, probably irrelevant, but I'm not even going to take villages, so having a bonus to village when I pass them is pretty irrelevant. But do I do that, or do I do something like suburbs? Because this is not, you're not going to need tons of attack speed, only up to about 200 and something %. So suburbs might be a good idea, actually, depending on the map layout we get. We'll try it. Okay. So I think this is what we're going to try. I definitely don't want this. We'll need pure damage if we go against these guys. Well, we don't have to use them. If you don't take a village, you're obviously not going to take a wheat field. All right, well, I think that's about what we'll do for the Necro, just to show you the cards. Oops. I think we've already seen these before, but I'll just quickly... By the way, Unseen Care is something we want really early. Oh, I sure am popular today. I said before that I really hated this, but I think with the right build, this can be really good. I just may not have been strong when I took it the first time I ever tried it, and maybe I took it too early, and as a result, it ended up killing me. So, but yeah, once we get powerful enough, we may try that as well. I mean, it's just kind of experimenting. This is also great if you get it early. But, I mean, if you're going to run a lot of loops, it won't matter. That's also a cool one. That's neat, but that's better to get way later. Oh, we can turn that off. Okay. Nice. Okay, so when we start next time, I think we're going to start on the Necro and go out. I may do some more conversion off camera, possibly upgrade some mud huts. I probably won't, but it may happen. In any event, though, I hope you enjoyed it. Just kind of hashing through what we're going to do and how we're going to set everything up. Should be a fun time, and we will see you in the next one. Have a good one.